Hi there, people.
Hello, Stephen.
Nice to see you all. Where am I sitting? I thought so. Hello.
Hello.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you, Miss Caroline.
Caroline. Hello there. Good to see you all.
I heard you went to Buckingham Palace and do drugs, sneaking drugs and cocaine.
I didn't go in order to do that.
So why did you go in to smuggling in Buckingham Palace?
I mean, I'm not going to justify it.
Right. You not do that no more.
No, I'm a good boy now.
Good.
It's going to be hard.
No, I know. I've seen it. I've seen you guys, smiling assassins.
Chardonnay, would you like to introduce us?
Welcome to the Assembly, a collective of autistic, neurodivergent, and learning disabled interviewers. We are delighted to have you today. Our rules are no subject is out of bounds, no question is off the table, and all might happen. Please tell us who you are.
Hello, I'm Stephen Fry. I'm an actor and a writer, busy myself around the world in different things, but mostly an actor and a writer.
Thank you, Stephen.
Thank you.
That was the easy bit.
Oh dear.
Now we have Cameron.
First question. Hello.
Hello, Cameron.
My first question is a very serious one, so just prepare yourself.
Okay.
You tried to kill yourself a couple of times. Are you happy to be alive now?
I am Cameron. I am happy to be alive, but it was a pretty terrible experience. I was in agony in my mind and didn't want to live, but I can't bring back that feeling. So it's a kind of alien. It's like looking at myself as another person. I compare it to, if you've ever broken a leg or had a really painful injury, you know that you screamed in agony, but you can't make that pain come back to you now, can you? You can't make your leg hurt again. And it's a bit the same with the mind.
So you're happy now?
I think so. I'm like a lot of people, I almost don't dare say I'm happy, but that's stupid, because if you are happy, you should enjoy it. Thank you very much, Cameron. And do you know that your name is an anagram of romance?
Oh. No, I didn't know that, actually.
Isn't that nice?
But there you go.
Yeah.
Right, we're coming to Tomislav now.
My first question is, can you help me meet my idol and icon and legend, the amazing human being, the Queen of Pop, Dame Celine Marie Claudette Dion?
I wish I could help you there. I'm afraid I don't know Celine Dion. I think I was once in the same room as her, but I didn't speak to her. But she is a marvelous talent, and your admiration is focused on a very worthy idol.
I'm London, that means I'm gay, pride, LGBT. What is your advice on finding a husband, ?
Well, I mean, it's a different world now because so many spouses are found online.
Yeah.
But I guess put yourself out there in a safe and happy kind of environment. But I'm afraid I'm out of that game and have been for 11 years since I found my husband.
Because I want to find a boyfriend and be a dad one day and have a son and daughter.
Oh, well, you deserve to be happy, as everyone does. I'm sure you will.
Yeah. My last question, final question is, are you a top or a bottom? Another London question. I love an LGBT pride question.
Wow. That is as direct as it gets.
You go top. You said top. He said top.
I'm going to leave that a mystery for people to guess.
Yeah.
I think that's best.
Thank you for raising a very important point. There is V in the middle, of course. Versatile, is there not?
Amazing, thank you, Tomislav.
Yeah. That was a great moment.
Nicola will be next.
Hello, Stephen.
Hello, Nicola.
What order do you wash your body parts?
In what order do I wash my body parts?
Yeah.
In a shower,
Yeah.
I don't use shampoo.
Shampoo?
No,
You can't use shampoo
just water.
with the hair.
Yeah. When I shampooed, I do my hair first. I would do my intimate areas with a sponge or one of those little. What do you call them? The
Scruncher.
shower
It's a
scruncher.
scruncher.
A scruncher. So I think downstairs and then upstairs.
How much have you spent on cocaine?
Oh my
Your
goodness.
cocaine, yeah.
Yeah. You've got me there. There was a period when I was an addict to the stuff, and it was in those days £60 a gram, and I probably wasted thousands.
Where did you get the cocaine from? Where?
You get a dealer.
A dealer?
A dealer, yeah.
Where did you got that?
Where did you get the dealer from? Where?
A friend offers you some on one occasion when, I can remember the first time I was offered they called it a line of cocaine, and you snort it up your nose.
Like that.
Up your nose?
He said, I got this guy so-and-so, and he gives you the number of the guy, and then you know the guy.
Well, you've been drinking on crack cocaine and putting it up your nose.
Yeah, up your nose.
Yeah, not crack cocaine, that's you smoke, I think. I've never had that.
You haven't had that yet.
I haven't. No, don't say yet. Honestly, I know it's terrible
Did
because.
you inject it?
No, I couldn't inject myself either.
Cocaine, no?
No. Maybe a weight loss drug, maybe, but not.
Okay. Not doing it no more.
Oh no, and I wouldn't recommend anybody do it, obviously. But I would also recommend we're all very grown up about it. We understand why people seem to want to do it, and maybe find a better answer than simply condemning everybody for doing it. Because in the world, the most important thing is to be effective, not to be right, but to find a way to solve a problem.
Thank you, Nicola.
Yeah, thank you. Nice to meet you.
You can't do this in back in the palace.
No, I know. It's
not- it's
disgraceful. You shouldn't do it
allowed.
anywhere. Oh, God.
Right, we're coming to Harry now.
Hello, Sir Stephen. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
I read that you are bipolar.
Yes.
One of my family has that.
Yeah.
How can I help him, please?
Oh, that's such a good question. It really is. It's the first thing to realize is that it's an illness. It's not something that can be wished away. It is a real thing. It's worth thinking of it as being like the weather. Now, the weather is real. You can't pretend it's not raining when it's raining. You can't say, no, it's not raining, it's ridiculous. You're getting wet, it's really raining.
Yes.
But on the other hand, it's also true that you didn't make it rain. The rain happens. It's not your fault that it's raining. You shouldn't beat yourself up and say, why am I depressed? I shouldn't be. That's like saying it shouldn't be raining. It's not something in your control. It will eventually stop. It always has, and it always will stop, and the sun will come out at some point. And so that's what it's like with a mood disorder like bipolar. And it's difficult, but it's worth remembering that it's not their personality, it's the weather inside them. And it will change.
Yeah.
We're going to come to Luca now, and he's got something he'd like to show you.
Hey, Luca.
The World is Too Much with Us by William Wordsworth.
One of my favorite poems.
The world is too much with us, late and soon. Getting and spending, we lay waste our powers. Little we know of nature that is ours, we have given our hearts away, a sordid boon. This sea that bears her bosom to the moon, the winds that will be howling at all hours, and are upgathered now like sleeping flowers. For this, for everything, we are out of tune. It moves us not. Great God, I'd rather be a pagan suckled in a creed outworn. So might I, standing on this pleasant lea, have glimpses that will make me less forlorn. Have sight of Proteus rising from the sea, or hear old Triton blow his reefed horn.
My dear fellow, that's absolutely wonderful. I love that. And you delivered it with such passion and power. We are out of tune. Don't you agree?
Yes.
It's getting and spending. It meant a huge amount to me, Luca. It was and beautifully done, as you can see. I'm very moved by it. I love poetry, and that is one of my favourite poems. And it's beautifully done. Wonderful.
Right, we've got Jacob up now.
Hi.
You've done adverts for Heineken, Alliance and Leicester, Twinings Tea,
Okay.
Pioneer Hi-Fi, Walker's Crisps, Marks and Spencer's, Honda,
Wow, that's a lot.
Virgin Media, Extra Strong Mints, After 8 Mints, Sainsbury's, Heathrow Airport, Direct Line, EE, and finally Whitbread. Is there anything you wouldn't do for money?
Oh my gosh! Wow, you pinned me there. I am a tart. Thanks for reminding me.
My next question is, why did you go on Channel 4 in 2022 saying you were proud to be a Jew if you are an atheist?
Because being a Jew and an atheist is not a contradiction. But plenty of Jews like me are atheists. Sigmund Freud, Albert Einstein were Jews. And if they had stayed in Germany and Austria, they would have been gassed and killed like any other Jew. But I went on Channel 4 to give that alternative Christmas message because there had been a disturbing rise in anti-Semitism, desecration of Jewish shops and, swastikas on Jewish gravestones and all these sort of things.
Yes, terrible.
I thought of my mother in particular, just I think she's still alive, and she always had, and as her parents did, a faith in coming to Britain was a place of openness for Jews and that they would be as welcomed as all immigrants were. And they would be just horrified. All these terrible things happening in the world, but we've got to stop making them reduced to racial hatred, because that's never going to solve anything. Yeah.
Ben, you're up.
All right. So my first question is a bit of a touchy one. All right. So you attended a funeral and you were sat next to Paul McCartney. How did you feel when Paul McCartney said to you, "Shut up, you can't sing"?
I actually felt justified because I know I can't sing. We had this mutual friend, John Schlesinger, a film director, and it was his funeral. And during the singing, I did what I always did. I mimed.
Yeah.
And Paul turned to me and said, "Stephen, you're not singing. Why aren't you singing? You should be singing." I said, "Paul, I can't sing." He said, "Everybody can sing. Sing." So the next one, I started singing. And he turned and said, "You're right, you can't sing. Shut up." So I wasn't in the least bit offended. I thought, yes, it's now official. Yeah. Do you know, I'll tell you a story.
Yeah.
I used to do this program called Saturday Live, and Hugh Laurie and I would do sketches together. And in one of them, we were doing this thing, and I suddenly realized on Thursday, Hugh, if we're doing the sketches the way we've written it, it means I've got to sing that song. I said, I can't. He said, "No, I've heard you can sing if you're relaxed." Have you considered hypnotism? And I'd never considered it. And I found one who was in central London, and I called up his office, and he was Hungarian, which somehow made it rather wonderful, the thick Hungarian accent. So he said, "What is it you want of me?" And I want you to put your hands on your knees, and now you feel I am lowering you down a well. All right, okay. So it gets darker and darker and darker into the well, and you see the little disc of light at the top is getting smaller and smaller, and my voice is the rope that keeps you safe as you go down into the dark. And I was going down, and it really worked. I was hypnotized. So he said, "Now, when you're doing this program tomorrow, what is the line that your friend gives you before you have to sing?" And I said, "Well, actually, he says, 'Hit it, bitch,' which is what he says." He said, "Hit it, bitch," is what he said. I said, "Yeah." He said, all right. If this is what he says.
That is a good cue.
When you hear the words, heated beach. You will be completely relaxed and you will be able to sing as if alone in the shower. And now I pull on the rope and you come up the well.
Yeah.
And we did the sketch. And I did sing. I was relaxed.
I wonder if it would still work for like any future sketches.
I don't know. I shall have to find out.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure chatting to you.
Thank you very much, Ben. That was great.
I'm going to come to Claire now.
Hello, Stephen. I'm Claire.
Hello, Claire.
You're 30 years older than your husband. Me and my girlfriend have an age gap. I'm 38 and she's 21. What do you say to people who don't like age gap relationships?
I feel a bit sorry for them. I don't see why they should have such an opinion about things. But the only thing that matters in a relationship is love. And if you feel it and it's felt on both sides and it's not an exploitative relationship. I mean, I would say to people that in our relationship, Elliot has all the power, really. He makes a lot of the decisions about things because I trust him to. It works for us extremely well. And if people don't like it, well, sod them.
I find age is just a number at the end of the day. As long as you're happy, that's the main thing.
You're right, Claire. Absolutely right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. That was lovely.
Okay, next we're going to hear from Jin.
Good job.
Thank you.
Stephen, my name is Jin Like the Drink.
Oh, wonderful.
Who's your favorite World Wrestling Entertainment superstar?
WWE.
Let me know now, Stephen. Please.
Well, this is all due to my husband. My husband, when he was a teenager, was very fond of WWE. His favorite was Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid. I like The Undertaker. And Roman Reigns is very fine.
Brock, he's in Smashing Machine.
Brock Lesnar's a Stone Cold Steve Austin. People think, Stephen, you can't like wrestling, but I actually do. So I would say probably The Undertaker is my favorite.
Hey, Stephen.
Thank you very much, Jin.
We're going to hear from Huey now.
Good morning.
Huey, hi.
As a humanist, do you think you believe in no life after death because you think God would hate you?
Well, no, I would call myself a humanist. I think it's a good word. That's to say humanists put humans at the center of our own destiny. We make our own lives. You know, we're not told what to think by a group that claims to have secret answers written in a book. Our holy text is experience. What we see in the world, what we understand from evidence. My belief is anybody who tells you they know what happens to a human being after they're dead is either a liar or a fool, because nobody knows. You just don't. And personally, I think if you believe there is no life after death, it means you value life so completely because this is it. And the idea that it's not enough is extraordinary to me. People say, oh, this can't be all there is. What? It isn't enough for you that there's Africa and Iceland and that there's waterfalls and fields and deserts and more animals than you can count, more species of beetle alone than can be catalogued. There is such richness, diversity, beauty, and astonishing variety in this world that the idea of saying, oh, there's got to be more than this, it just seems to me so arrogant and stupid to embrace everything we have because this is it, our life, and it's precious.
That was so nice.
Thank you. This is quite something, really.
Yeah. Do you need water or anything?
No, I'm fine, thanks. Here we go.
I wish I knew how it would feel to be free. I wish I could break all the chains holding me. Hit it, bitch. I wish I could say all the things that I should say. Say them loud, say them clear, for the whole round world I wish I could share all the love that's in my heart. Remove all the bars that keep us apart. Oh, I wish you could know what it means to be me. Then you'd see and agree that everyone should be free. I wish I could give all I'm longing to give. I wish I could live like I'm longing to live.
Here we go.
Oh, I wish I could do all the things that I can do.
Well, now.
Though I'm way overdue,
What do you bring me to do?
starting anew. Well, I wish I could be like a bird in the sky. How sweet it would be if I found a divine. Oh, I saw to the sun and look down at the sea. Then I'd say, 'cause I know, yeah. Then I'd say, 'cause I know, yeah. Then I'd say, 'cause I know how it feels to be
Gorgeous.
Brilliant stuff and cracking song choice. And Nicola Sturgeon is in the hot seat next this Friday at 10 o'clock. And if you've been affected by the issues raised in tonight's programme, you can find details of organisations offering support on our website, stv.tv/advice.